Hi, welcome to another Grammar Punk instructional video. This one is for writing. We're finally to the writing. We don't have to do all those rules and all the punctuation. We decided to create Grammar Punk Creative for everyone who needs to teach writing. Now, the number one thing you notice about your students is you say as a teacher, hey, we're going to write something, and the students say, I don't know what to write about. Well, that's why we've created GP Creative, Grammar Punk Creative. Let me explain it, and it's right here. It's in lesson plan form, and it comes in a binder with 100 pages of lesson plans. These lesson plans are full of quotations from real writers, and it starts with the very, very basics of writing and gets kind of into plot structure and deals with everything from character, emotion, location, situation, and genre. The cool thing about GP Creative is really, regardless of what level you teach, everything is in here to help you teach students how to be writers. Let me give you an example of the highlight of this. Now, you'll remember from the other Grammar Punk videos that we have dice. There are no dice in the GP Creative. We have character cards, emotion cards, location cards, and loads of them, by the way. Situation cards, things that happen. And then finally, genre cards. Now let me give you an example of how I've used this in my classrooms, okay? Depending on the level that you teach. Oh, by the way, and you also get some nifty, awesome GP Creative pencils. What we'll do is students will come in and I'll say, hey, students, grab one of each of the cards, and they'll come up to the cards and they'll take a genre card and a situation card and a character card, emotion and location, and they'll sit down with a blank piece of paper, and the writing assignment will be for the next half hour is pick a character from your character card and put it on your paper. And some of them may go randomly, some of them may want to read through it because there's a list of characters. Example, on this character card it says judge, cowboy, princess, circus clown, accountant, seamstress, reporter, thief, teacher, anything, okay? So maybe they'll pick one, and let's take off here, oh, I don't know, I just picked this one randomly, pastry chef. So a student would go and they'd write on their paper, they're going to write about a pastry chef. The next card they're going to pull is a location card. And the location card, this one says, randomly, in a car. So something's going to happen to a pastry chef in a car. And you'll notice this also when students, when they start writing about something, sometimes the weakness of their writing is because they don't know what to write about, or they neglect a part of plot that's essential. They don't have the right character, or they don't have location or emotion or situation. Here's an emotion card, and this says annoyed. So we're going to have an annoyed pastry chef in a car. Two more. And it says here it's going to be a romance, which should be fun. And this card says, this is from the situation. This has lists too. Let me show you what is on here. It says, and then, meaning, and then this can happen in a plot. It says, and then the contents had shifted considerably during the flight. Or, and then a galaxy of governesses despaired. Or, and then the bell tolled for her. So I'll just pick one later here. This next one says, she opened the box and looked inside. Okay? So something's going to be happening where someone's opening a box. Now that's a lot of information, but it has the essentials to write a good narrative. We have character, emotion, location, genre, and there's a situation. Now, once they have all of those things, the wheels start to churn. I've taught creative writing for a couple of years, and there was a kid, I remember, sometimes I have students pick the cards for each other, and there was a boy who wrote about a disgruntled taxidermist at a dog show. You gotta love that one. And it ended up that he would go to these dog shows, this disgruntled taxidermist, and by the end of the story, because it's in high school, he ended up going to beauty pageants, like those scholarship pageants. This disgruntled taxidermist kind of got gory. It was near Halloween. Anyway, GP Creative, 100 lesson plans, all of them just based on good writing practices, a bundle of cards, character, emotion, location, situation, character, all of those come with it. And everything you need to teach writing in the classroom. Now those are in lesson plan form. For those of you who do not like the lesson plan form, we have the writer. And let me show you these. This has a couple of different cards. The writer comes with a very simple, kind of a reference guide instead. It's not lesson plans. It's just great quotations and what great writers have said about writing. But it has all of these cards from GP Creative plus a few others. It has character cards, emotion cards, situation, location, emotion, and then it has also, let me grab these, types of writing. Sorry, I know I'm off camera right now, but I'm back. Plot twist cards, how to make plots change. This is for serious writers. The writer is designed for the advanced classes. If you teach advanced writing, that would be great. And also, there's expository writing that deals with essays, persuasive writing, personal narrative, process essay. So little hints on how to teach those things as well. So in lesson plan form, not in lesson plan form. And again, you can go to the website, grammarpunk.com, to see these. And then finally, the coolest one, 12 Tall Tales. Let me show it to you really quickly. This was designed with writers in mind who sit at home and they have writing friends and they don't know what to do with their time. 12 Tall Tales is the ultimate, coolest, most awesome writing game because what it incorporates is the randomness of the dice in the Grammar Punk curriculum and all of the cards in the creative writing things that we've designed here, plus an extra set of rhetoric cards. Rhetoric 1, Rhetoric 2, and Rhetoric 3. The Rhetoric 1 cards deal with alliteration, rhyme, simple things. Rhetoric 2, things like solipsis, antinaclysis. And then Rhetoric 3, things like, let me think of one, brachalogia or polyptoton. Weird words, I know, I'm not speaking another language. But for you real writing geeks out there, this is a game. You play it in 12 different levels. Everyone plays, and really, I've played with kids who are in first grade, and I've played with my grandparents and friends. Everyone, regardless of your writing level, you can play 12 Tall Tales, and you'll look for it on the website. Hope that answers some of your questions. Watch some of the other Grammar Punk videos to get more information. Thanks!